Delicious. Okay guys, so today I wanted to give you 10 Tim Burton couple costume ideas for 2019. Now, I do have a couple things to say and get out of the way before we get started. First off, I want to let you guys know that these are supposed to be kind of more out-of-the-box ideas or like different character combinations than normal. I'm not going to come on here and give you ideas like Jack Skellington and Sally. It's like, well, no shit, you know, so I did try to think of like different cool combinations that I haven't seen or I haven't seen a lot of, and yeah, just to kind of help give you guys a bit more of an idea for this Halloween. And then also these costumes were like, I did think of these with the idea that one of the partners would be like super into Halloween and want to do a complex look, whereas the other partner maybe not so much, because if you're anything like me, like I'm super into Halloween and I love doing a really complex costume, but my boyfriend not so much. Like he would if I really wanted to do an intense costume with both of us, he totally would be down for it, but it's not something that he would want to do just on his own for fun. So it kind of, these ideas kind of give you a balance of like you can make them as complex or as easy as you want to, which I think is nice for, you know, everybody. Gives you a little something something. But anyways guys, let's just hop right into it. So my first idea is from the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think it would be really cool if a couple went as Oogie Boogie and then either a pair of dice or a roulette board, because there's that really iconic scene at the end of the movie where it's Oogie Boogie and I think it's Jack Skellington and like all these lights are going off and it's this, it basically looks like this huge casino. And I think there are a couple ways you could do this, because really for Oogie Boogie you just need fabric that is burlap or looks like burlap. And I think you could do like a really cute dress and like this really kind of creepy hat, because he's got that kind of like witch hat face. You know what I mean? It reminds me of like the sorting hat from Harry Potter. Like he's kind of got that vibe going on. And there's lots of tutorials out in the world for how to do that hat. So I think you could do something like quite similar. And then I think if you added a lot of really colorful like bugs and stuff all over, that would also help, because he is made up of all those like different colored creepy crawly. And then for the dice or like the roulette board, if you didn't want to dress up that much, you could just wear like a shirt, like your partner could just wear a shirt with dice or a roulette board on it. Or if you wanted to get a bit more into it, you could do a really cool body paint, I think, with that, especially because in that scene the colors are like so bright that I think you could do just something really creative with that. And again, like these characters are still like instantly recognizable, because what really sucks, especially if you were going as like a couple's costume, you want it to be recognizable. You don't want people to not get it, right? So yeah, that's my first idea. My second idea is from the movie The Corpse Bride. Now this one, obviously everyone suggests going as the corpse bride and the husband, because duh, they're the main couple, but I think it would be really cool if you went as the corpse bride and then that little like earworm dude who is like her friend and like hangs out with that spider. I think that would be a really cool combination to go as, because the corpse bride, if you went as her, people would instantly recognize the movie, and then if you went as the worm, I think you could do a really cool body paint and then just have like a little like worm body here and then paint the rest of this black and just wear like a black t-shirt. And then what would really pop is like the head and this like wormy body. I just think that would be really funny and really cool. And both of those costumes would be quite easy to put together. I don't think that's anything too crazy, but again, instantly recognizable and not something everyone has seen, you know? My third idea is from Sleepy Hollow. This one is a bit more on the nose, but I think it'd be really cool if a couple went as a pumpkin and then the Headless Horseman. So again, like you could either just wear a shirt that's like a jack-o'-lantern, or you could get like an actual pumpkin costume at the store. And then for the other person, if they wanted to get like an oversized suit or something and get like a ruffly collar that would like hide their head, I think that would be really cool, is if someone went as that as a pair. I don't know. Is that just the fantasy I live in? Probably. My next suggestion is from the Miss Peregrine School for Peculiar Children. I think I got that right. We'll see. Anyways, I think it would be really cool if someone went as the monster. So this would be a more complicated costume, but the monster, and then your partner could just have like their eyes gouged out. So if one of you was super into Halloween and really wanted to do like a creepy, cool monster, you could be you know, one of the monsters from the movie, and then your partner, all they have to do is like put some black eyeshadow on and then add a bunch of blood, and I think people would get the reference if you went together. You know what I'm saying? My next suggestion is from Beetlejuice, and I think it would be really cool is if one of the partners went as like the girl from the movie. And she has a lot of iconic outfits. She has like that full black outfit, and then she has like that full red wedding gown at the end. I think it's red. I think it would be really cool if you went as her, and then the other partner went as the handbook for the recently deceased. And I've seen people do like books a lot where it's basically just like a poster board on the front and back, and then it's like just straps that go connect the two so that they can like easily put it on, take it off. I think that would be really cool, because then they would just have to paint the poster board basically to look like the handbook, and that would again be like an instantly recognizable costume. I'm like, what's the word? It'd be an instantly recognizable costume, and it's also not like one that's overdone, like people don't do it a whole bunch, you know. My next suggestion is also from The Nightmare Before Christmas. It is kind of one of my favorite movies. Whatever, let it go. Is if you wanted to go as Jack Skellington and then Santa Claus. So instead of going as Sally, which most couples would expect, it would kind of be funny if you went as Jack Skellington and Santa Claus, because they do act like he does kidnap him. And I think you could take a lot of like really cute photos throughout the night of you like kidnapping Santa Claus through like, you know, I don't know. I think it would just be cute, okay? And again, both those costumes would be quite easy to do. Jack Skellington is really just a skeleton with like kind of a fancy suit. So you could easily just add little adjustments to make a suit look like his. And then Santa Claus, you could either just buy a Santa Claus outfit, or you could wear red, or you could do even like a female Santa Claus if the girl wanted to go as Santa Claus and the guy wanted to go as Jack Skellington, or if two girls wanted to go as Santa Claus and Jack Skellington, or you know what I mean? Options. There are so many options. Another suggestion I have is more from the Batman series that Tim Burton did, is if one of the partners wanted to go as Two-Face, and then the other partner wanted to go as the Coin. So Two-Face, obviously you would do like 2 different faces of makeup, and then for the Coin, it would be really cool, you know, if you had a silver dress or like a silver suit, and you could make the front and back look a bit different. Like, I don't know, if you maybe pin something to it or put a design on the front and back. I don't know, you'd kind of have to play around with your choices there, but I think it would be like a really cute, I don't know, couple costume that you don't see too often. Just suggestions. Another one, another idea that I had from the Batman movies that he did is if one of the partners went as Poison Ivy, and then the other partner went as like a bunch of poisonous kisses. So you could do like kiss marks all over your body, and then like creepy veins and like bruising and weird like green fungus on it. I think that would be really cool, as if one of them was like super hot Poison Ivy, and then the other person was like all the poisonous dead kisses. I don't know, I just think that that would be a really cool look, and I think it would, again, people would instantly get it once they see Poison Ivy, and then they'd see all the dead kisses, and it would be like, ah, oh my god, you know. Or is that just me? Probably it's probably just me. Okay, fine. So I'm just looking at my notes here. Okay, my second last suggestion is also from Beetlejuice. I think it would be really cool if one of the partners went as that like snake thing that's hidden in the sand when they like open up the door to leave the house, and then it's like the desert, and then it's that like white and black striped snake thing, because that's pretty like an iconic monster from that movie. And then your partner could go as like the door, like that they keep trying to open and can't go out of. And again, I would just do like that poster board on both sides with like straps connecting them, because I think that would be a really, like, obviously the door by itself people wouldn't get, but if the door, and especially if you put some like sand on the door and stuff, and then you and the snake walked in together, people would be like, oh my god, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, you know what I mean? I love when like costumes aren't like people, but like they're instantly recognizable of items or moments in a movie. That's what I really like, so that's kind of what I base these around. And then my last suggestion, which is my favorite, which is why I saved it for last. This is the 10th suggestion here. I think it'd be really cool if one partner went as the Riddler. So, you know, you could do boy or girl version, whatever you want. And then the other partner went as the riddles, because you could do so much with that. Like, whether they just write the riddles all over them for an easy costume, or if you wanted to add like an SFX element to it, you could put like latex, like skin latex, and then have people like peel up your skin to see like the different riddles underneath. That would be such like a fun, like interactive costume. Do you know what I mean? Like all night. Especially if you got like a good like 10 riddles that you just put all over you, and then you would know the answer when people ask them. So you know, it'd be kind of like a party trick throughout the night too, because people would want to try and guess what the riddle was. So I don't know, I just think it would be, it's just like the holy trinity of costumes. It's interactive, it's clever, it's cute. I just love it, okay? Okay. So yeah, keep in mind that these costumes you can make as creepy or as sexy as you want them to. No one gets to tell you how you want to celebrate Halloween. If you want to show up as a 10 out of 10 goddess, you go right ahead. If you want to show up as a 10 out of 10 creep monster that just came out of the graveyard, you go right ahead. I am not here to judge you, and no one else gets to either. It's a day for celebration that everyone gets to enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed these ideas. I hope they, you know, or maybe ones you hadn't quite heard before, or maybe get your imagination going on what other ideas you can do for Halloween. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account. It's poisoned_productions. We have a lot of fun over there. I post a lot of memes in my stories, so keep an eye out for that. It's called Meme Time, and it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will be super active this Halloween season. I've got lots of videos planned for September and October. I'm not quite sure when this video is going up, so either stay tuned for all the videos that are coming, or check out my channel for all the other videos that I've done. I definitely have a good 5 or 6 ideas for this like couple costumes ideas of like different niches that I want to talk about. So if this is the only video you've watched, I've definitely made more. So go check them out or stay tuned. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, if it gave you some inspiration, and I will see you in my next video, guys.